for West Brom, but is fit to start as Carlos Corberán makes 2 alterations from the win over Coventry. There's a return for Kyle Bartley, and Uroš Račić starts in midfield. Alex Mowat and Mikey Johnston drop to the bench. Only Sheffield United and Burnley have conceded fewer goals than the Baggies this season, who've kept 10 clean sheets so far. Grant's brilliant solo goal clinching the points in midweek. Josh Maja hasn't scored in his last 4, but has 10 overall. That's second only to Norwich City's Borja Sainz, who has 15. Well, there is Josh Maja, who's had a flying start to the campaign. He got a hat-trick on the opening weekend against Queen's Park Rangers. 8 of his 10 goals have come away from home. Rocco Vata starts for Watford. There has been a clamour for him to be included. He got the equaliser at Hull, and he gets his start today along with Kwadwo Bar, who teed him up for that levelling goal. Side by side in the championship table, and just 1 point between them. 3 points is what they desire here. Gavin Ward is our referee, and we are all set for the off at Vicarage Road as Elton John booms out over the Tannoy system. We are looking straight at the Sir Elton John stand opposite. We're in the Graham Taylor stand for this. So Watford in the yellow, ready to get us underway. Watford in 8th, West Brom in 7th. 3 big points up for grabs. And away we go. And if this fixture is anything like the one we had last season, we are in for a barnstormer. It finished 2-2, with all 4 goals arriving in the opening 23 minutes. It'll be interesting to see how West Bromwich Albion line up here. Has been a bit of a head-scratcher for commentators and fans alike. Some predicting it will be a back 3, some feeling it may be a back 4. It could be a combination of both, depending on how the game goes. Here's Ngakia for Kwadwo Bar. Chakvatadze losing out to Račić. And Malumbi will take it on. Fellows having another fine campaign. He will keep James Morris busy, that's for sure. Furlong. And Sissoko was tracking back and was caught by Malumbi. Fabulous noise inside the stadium. Numbers swelled by a hefty travelling contingent from the West Midlands. Over 2,000 Baggies fans have made the trip south. They have sold out their allocation. And there is Tom Cleverley, who is yet to lose a home game as manager of Watford. That one will sail all the way through to Alex Palmer, who is now firmly established as West Bromwich Albion's first choice goalkeeper. Peggham's ball down the line is deflected out of play. Norway international, who has made himself a crowd favourite with his no-nonsense displays. Carlos Corberán's West Brom chasing back-to-back wins for the first time since mid-September, when they beat Portsmouth and Plymouth. Hasn't been a happy hunting ground this for West Brom in recent times. Their last success back in November 2007 under Tony Mowbray, 17 years ago. They won 3-0. And as a result, ended Watford's unbeaten home run. And they are hoping to do the same here today. Over 6 hours now since Watford last conceded a goal at home. Sissoko. Morris. Vata. And that'll be easily cut out by Josh Maja. That play has stopped here. Watford with a player down. Vakun Bayo, I think, who's laid on his back. Yeah, just got nudged in the back there by Kyle Bartley. He's on loan from Udinese, Vakun Bayo, who he joined in the summer. He came straight back here. Here's the focal point of the Watford front line. Kyle Bartley, who Carlos Corberán is having to ease back into first-team football after knee surgery, but he is such a presence back there for the Baggies. And straight away you can see that it is very fluid in terms of how West Bromwich Albion are shaping up at the back. On occasion it looks like a back four, but then quickly morphs into a back three, with Styles looking to push on when he can, and Furlong likewise down the right, and Hegem has got his hands full here with Bart, but it's safely gathered by Palmer. Hegem. West Brom picking up a much-needed win in midweek against Coventry. A rare home win as well, their first in nearly 3 months at the Hawthorns. Racic preferred today to Alex Mowat. He's had a lot of football in the last few weeks, and there was a suggestion in the aftermath of that Coventry win that Alex Mowat may well be rested from the start, and that has proven to be the case. Kylan Grant, who's playing wider today. No way through that time, collected by Racic. Here's Fellows, 7 assists for him this season. Steps on the outside and swings over a peach of a cross. And Styles will chase over and keep it in play. Grant. Racic offering support. Been boxed in over there, he's done well. And steered clear by Porteous with the aid of a West Brom deflection. Watford currently 4 points better off than at this stage last season. West Bromwich Albion have exactly the same number of points as they did at this juncture last term. Maja beaten to it by Louza. Cheaply turned over by Watford though. Maja shut down by Louza. And now Chakvatadze gets away from Hegem, and possibilities here. Bar to his right, Bayo just ahead of him. First touch not the best from Bayo, and neither was the pass in towards Bar. Styles able to intervene and cut that one out. Well, he has faced a little bit of criticism lately, Tom Cleverley, for being a bit too cautious with his approach, but that is not the case today. It is very much an attack-minded lineup, going for it from the off. This is Darnell Furlong. He put pen to paper on a new contract last month. That's a really good ball for Fellows. He's looking for options in the middle. And Porteous in just the right place for Watford. Back in from Malumbi. And Sissoko helping out and dropping into defensive mode there for Watford. But he is not a player you can afford to give this kind of room to. Fellows in behind. Seeking out Karlan Grant in the middle, but Porteous able to see that one away. Well, this is a weapon that Darnell Furlong has up his sleeve. A long throw. And he looks to be coiling himself up for one now. Could be awkward. And smashed away in the end by Ngakia. Good tempo to the game, though, in the opening stages. Ball put out by Mason Holgate on loan from Everton. It's his second loan spell, in fact, with the Baggies. And was playing Premier League football last season with Sheffield United. Styles in hot pursuit of this one, mopped up by Porteous, and Daniel Bachmann completes the job. Five draws in their previous 6 away matches for West Brom. Their only success during that sequence was a 2-1 win at Hull. Ngakia making sure that that ball down the line from Styles could not reach Karlan Grant. Bartley. There's the Serbian Račić, feeding it through to Maja. Račić on the stretch, he's managing to prod that one away from Vakun Bayo. Grant surrounded by yellow shirts. Loser back for Ngakia. Watford guilty of turning the ball over cheaply once again. Carlos Corberán over there, animated as ever. Usually crouches down on one knee, as he's doing now. Trying to offer out some instructions. Half the time I have no idea what the messages are from Corberán. I'm sure it makes sense to someone out there. He's done a brilliant job since walking through the door at the Hawthorns, when you consider where West Bromwich Albion were, as Malumbi looks to set himself. And that shot is blocked, and Watford struggling to get rid of this. A rather haphazard clearance from Ngakia. And Watford playing around at the back, and how many times do we see this week in, week out? Championship sides looking to play out from the back and getting caught. But it tends to be the way these days, doesn't it? It's made its way from the top right down into League Two. Teams trying to pass out from the back. Furlong on the launch pad again here for West Brom. And towards Hegem, who got something on it. Furlong struggles to get that one under his spell. James Morris recalled today in that left-back position. 4-3-3 for Watford for this one. Watford, now in their third consecutive season at this level. Finished 11th in their first season after relegation, 15th last season. But fighting at the right end of the table this time round. Can they sustain it, though? West Brom throw. Bayo thought it should have gone the other way. But there is a potential heavyweight contest there between Vakun Bayo and Kyle Bartley. That could be an interesting watch as the game progresses. Holgate. Maggio attempting to flick it round the corner first time. Racic couldn't nick it away from Chakvetadze, who leads the Watford surge. Vata onto his right, fierce shot. Holgate put himself in the line of fire. It's Vata again for Watford. He will always look to be positive. Rocco Vata, here he is again. Holgate in the way. Chakvetadze. Porteous. Kwadwo Bar. And Ngakia can bend one in. Not a convincing clearance. Vata! Off the bar. And put behind by Holgate. However, there was a push on him, I think. So it has, in fact, gone West Brom's way. But Rocco Vata, a lick of paint away from giving Watford the lead. Took it ever so well. Palmer was well beaten and relieved to see that come back off the crossbar. Hegham's been boxed in over there by Ngakia. Louza. Now Matty Pollock, who's been ever present for Watford this season, has developed in such a vital player in the heart of that defence for Tom Cleverley's team. Well, the crowd are enjoying what they're seeing here, you can probably tell from the atmosphere. Here's the former Hammer, Jeremy Ngakia. Lifted into Chakvetadze, and the Georgian is on his way again, being pursued by Fellows. Still Chakvetadze, great run, but no conviction on the shot. Well, he was looking here to add to the one goal that he's got already this season. That's an easy save for Palmer to make. Bartley angling one wide for Furlong. Morris knew exactly what was coming. That's wasteful. Probably sensible, actually, that Tom Cleverley has gone with a conventional back four, especially with Tom Fellows playing down that right-hand side. It can be risky playing three centre-halves and playing with wing-backs. You can leave yourself exposed. And Fellows is exactly the kind of player that will look to utilise any kind of space in behind. But James Morris has to stay fully concentrated. Maja. Bartley just slowing things down. Fellows. Well, Watford at the moment, no real interest in trying to press their opponents, happy to sit in and allow West Brom to have it and just play in front of them. Now they'll go after it. Barr putting the squeeze on Hegem. Missed by Styles. Can Maja get there? He can. Grant. Drifting infield with it. And shifting it into the feet of Furlong. And this is Fellows. 4 in the middle. Stands it up well towards Maja. Porteous with a header out, only as far as Styles. And Racic with a wild swing. Skies it over the top. Really good play from Fellows. Maja just guiding that into a dangerous area. And when Porteous thought he'd managed to clear, could only find Styles, and then Racic was way off with his effort. Well, it's been an enjoyable 20 minutes or so. No goals, but plenty of fight and endeavour from both teams. And there we can see Bartley and Bayo in close quarters. And Albion have a player down over there. Looks like Karlan Grant. It's Sissoko who swept him off his feet. Not in a good way. And the card is out for Moussa Sissoko. Well, Sissoko wasn't interested in having a chat with Gavin Ward, but there's the yellow card for the former Newcastle and Tottenham player. Styles lining this one up as Karlan Grant walks gingerly away from the scene of that crime from Moussa Sissoko. Bartley is up from the back. Racic is in the picture, so is Hegem. And it goes from Styles, and Furlong is there to meet it, but he goes harmlessly behind. Makes the near post run, but it would have to be something incredibly special to hit the net from that kind of angle. Pollock. Porteous sends it on its way. But Wadwo Barr is quick, but he ain't that quick. Malumbi. Furlong, it's a good-looking ball. Fellows has got goal side of Morris briefly. Oh, Fellows picking out Racic. That's a better effort from the one previous, but it is still wide of the mark. Fellows again causing problems. Morris was struggling to keep tabs on him. Racic looking to whip it into that far corner. He's a joy to watch though, Tom Fellows. He's got the better of Racic, and Chagvatadze is on the move. Bar, with Bayo waiting in the middle, Vata in there as well. Steered away by Holgate. Porteous. Loser. Chagvatadze. Well, that hasn't reached Bar. And Porteous had to get across quickly to ensure that Karlan Grant couldn't make anything of that. Torbjorn Hegem with the Albion throw. Fellows. Furlong. Again, Morris has got done by the pass. Fellows. No one there this time. But Morris is having a really hard time up against Tom Fellows. But he's got the chance here to take Watford forward. Morris. Steered wide by Chagvatadze, kept in by Bar. Bayo out to Sissoko. Bayo wants the return and gets the return, does he? Well, he's got the better of Holgate when really he shouldn't have done. Teased him by Sissoko, cleared by Malumbi, and stolen back by Bar. Bayo. A lot of traffic for Watford to try and get through here. Morris delivering. Bartley not convincing. Bit better second time around. This is Loser. Looking for Bayo. And Albion survive. And they did not look comfortable at all there, West Brom. You can see now, against the ball, it is a line of 5 across the back. Furlong goes out to engage Vata. His effort, the closest we've come to the opening goal. Strike that cannon back off the bar. Well, first half goal would be something of a rarity when you bear in mind that 20 of Watford's 27 goals have come after half-time this season. Bartley wins the duel with Bayo. Malumbi and Fellows again streaking away. Being backed up by Malumbi. Inviting cross, Madja was waiting to pounce. Kept alive by Styles. Here's Hegem. looking to give Barr the slip. Who recovered really well. The crowd enjoyed that from young Barr, who got an important block in there to stop the cross. And Bayo looking to hassle Kyle Bartley. And straight away, Bartley was saying to his teammates, let's try and calm things down. He's doing it again. And Bromwich Albion trying to control the tempo as best as they can in this game. As Malumbi angles it wide towards Styles, but it gets away from him. And out it goes for the Watford throw. Well, he took Huddersfield to the playoff final a couple of years ago. Carlos Corberán beaten in that final by Nottingham Forest, who was part of Marcelo Bielsa's coaching team when Leeds won the title 4 years ago. Will this be the year where he tastes success with West Brom? Oh, that's a decent strike from Grant. Bachmann had to be on his toes. Had no right really to go for it from there, Karlan Grant, but it was a vicious effort. This is Barr for Watford. Račić all over him. And the free kick is indeed given Watford's way. Well, he's had to be patient to get his opportunity, Kwadwo Barr, having arrived from Rochdale 3 years ago. And here's the effort from Karlan Grant. Controlled it beautifully on his chest. It was dipping. He was also dipping wide. I don't think Bachmann was aware of his surroundings there. So half an hour gone. No goals between these two playoff rivals, who start the day just outside those top 6 positions. Scoops over the top, Bayo giving chase. Hagham will go after him. And Bayo makes sure that he gets the Watford corner. Imran Louza on set-piece duty here for Watford. Good delivery, Pollock on the end of it. Barr underneath it, acrobatic effort. And clipped away by Fellows. Gathered by Louza. And Ngakia. And now Rocco Vata up against Furlong. Driving for the line, and there's the pullback for Sissoko. It's Louza, always rising. Vata, bright, positive. Good ball back as well to Sissoko. But Louza unable to hit the target with this strike. Ngakia. Račić getting a toe on that. Maja. This could be awkward for Pollock, but he dealt with it. Chagbatadze, a really open game this. It is at times like a basketball game, from one end to the other, very quickly. Morris. Pollock's on the scene. And Gakia. Here's Barr, who's dispossessed by Styles. And it's West Brom's turn to have a go, perhaps. Molumby sliding in on Louza. No, I don't think Carlos Corberán is too happy with what he's seeing from his side at the moment. Certainly wasn't happy that Styles lost the ball very cheaply. Ryan Porteous, approaching 2 years since he moved south of the border from Hibs. Barr and Styles in a tangle. This is Hegum. It's a lovely ball. Grant just unable to reach it, but fair play to Torbjorn Hegum for spotting the run of Karlan Grant, and it has at least eased some of the pressure that was building. Morris into Chakvetadze, puts it through the legs of Holgate and feeds it wide now for Vata. Can he measure the cross? He can. Bayo! Vacuum Bayo for Watford. His 7th goal of the season. And Rocco Vata, who was put in the starting lineup, played a massive role in that. And that has been coming. Watford have been turning the screw on West Brom. Vata with a really good cross, but it's an even better header from Bayo. Just glances it into the corner, beyond Alex Palmer. And in the battle of these two playoff hopefuls, it is Watford who strike first. Vacuum Bayo the scorer. Watford 1, West Bromwich Albion 0. And what do the Baggies have by way of response? Really good header from Bayo. Had to generate the power by himself, really. A fairly straight cross. It wasn't the kind of cross that you run onto an attack. He was in a standing position, but still managed to flick it beyond Alex Palmer. And Rocco Vata, having scored in midweek, has now got himself an assist. Furlong shot down by Vata. It's only his 2nd league start for Watford. His last ended in a 4-1 defeat at Norwich in September. But he has already fully justified his inclusion from the start. Molumby spotted the gap and went through it. Furlong. And Vata getting a boot on that just to disrupt West Brom's rhythm. First time, actually, that West Brom have conceded the opening goal since losing up at Middlesbrough at the start of October. Will it be the platform to success for Watford, having got their noses in front? And here they come again. Bayo in towards Chakvetadze. Furlong got across on the cover and was fouled. He's played every game apart from one under Carlos Corberán, Darnell Furlong, and that was when he had to sit a game out through suspension a few weeks back. And Bayo looking to pounce on that one. Here's Barr, fouled by Styles. He's the kind of player, Kwadwo Barr, that just makes you get out of your seat every time he gets the ball. And in one-on-one situations, that is a real strength of his usually. And Ngakia over this free kick. Leave it in towards Pollock, who got his head on it. Safely gathered by Palmer. Malumbi. Grant, who's appeared on the right now. Fellows. Fellows again, good ball, Malumbi. That's nice. Carlan Grant. Firmly struck. Good play this. Malumbi into Grant. Did Backman get anything on that? Either way, stays at 1-0 Watford. Furlong. Torbjorn Hegem. Half-time not too far away, but this first half really has sailed by. As Holgate looks to the ball over the top, and Grant goes across to retrieve this. Into Styles! Took it first time and wasn't far off. Well, he's yet to score in West Brom colours. Really clever run. Just whistled past the far post. Two years since his last championship goal for Callum Styles. And a rare sight there with Carlos Corberán actually sat down in the dugout. I can guarantee you he won't be sat down for long. Takvatadze pulled up for a foul, just gets a word in the ear from Gavin Ward. Now Josh Maja has been hauled down. 2 free kicks conceded in rapid succession, but it has allowed West Bromwich Albion to move deep into Watford territory. Sissoko with his hands all over Maja. So the usual suspects are forward for this, the likes of Bartley and Hegem are in there, with Račić also. Styles to deliver it. Pollock on the end of it. Styles again. Batter and a tussle with Furlong. Karlan Grant. Fellows. Malumbi keeps it moving. Hegem, first time ball onto Styles, they're looking for a flag. They haven't got it, but it has been won back by Sissoko. It was a little fortunate there that he didn't give it immediately back to West Bromwich Albion. But here come the baggies, Račić. Grant goes round Porteous, and he smuggles it through to Styles. Maja, Grant! Well, it was all very intricate, and Grant, if anything, looked slightly off balance as it came to him. Good football. Yeah. Just didn't have enough time to react to this, Karlan Grant. And Daniel Bachmann, the grateful recipient. We are into 1 added minute at the end of what has been a ferocious first half of football. Barr. He's got 2 West Brom players to contend with. And that is the end of the action for the first half. And it is Watford who have a half-time lead, courtesy of Vakun Bayo, pouncing, meeting across from Rocco Vata. A really good header, and it came at a time where Watford were really turning the screw on West Bromwich Albion, who have had their moments in that first half, but the decisive moment has been converted by Vakun Bayo. And in this battle of these 2 playoff hopefuls, it is Watford who have the edge. A really good first half, that, and it is Watford who lead at half-time at Vicarage Road by 1-0. With the scoreline, they'll be happy with the fact that their team have managed to create chances throughout that first half. And don't forget, West Brom have only lost 1 game away from home all season. That was a 3-2 defeat at Sheffield Wednesday at the end of September. They have lost the fewest amount of games on the road in the Championship this season. But Watford looking to stretch their unbeaten run here to 16 games in all competitions. Tom Cleverley yet to taste defeat in his home stadium since taking charge. Remember, he was initially appointed as interim boss in March following the departure of Valérien Ismaël, and then given the job full-time a month later having gone on a run that saw him lose just one of his first 7 matches in charge. So they're just about to get underway at Carrow Road. Norwich City taking on Burnley. The prize on offer for these two is a big one, really. If West Brom can turn things around, they can put themselves back into those playoff positions. But would certainly put down a marker for Watford if they could see it through. It would be seen as a bit of a statement victory for them, as West Bromwich Albion re-emerge ready for the second period here. No Alex Mowat or Mikey Johnston from the start. Just wonder how tempted Carlos Corberán might be to reintroduce them. I'm sure we'll see them at some point. And right on cue, I think Mikey Johnston there just emerged from the tunnel, so he might be ready to start this second half. We'll clarify that in just a moment. I think there is going to be a change here for West Brom. It may also be a change of shape as well. We'll see how that develops. But yeah, Mikey Johnston is ready. Getting some last-minute instructions from Carlos Corberán. And here come Watford. And Tom Cleverley will be pleased with many aspects of his side's performance in that opening period. Mikey Johnston will be hoping to try and help swing this back in West Bromwich Albion's favour. And he is on for Callum Styles. There's the goal scorer. Will be West Bromwich Albion to get this second half underway, playing in their home kit on their travels. The last time they wore it away from home, they won 2-1 at Hull last month. Could that be an omen for them? It's as you were for Watford. Tom Cleverley keeping things the same. And off we go as West Brom kick from right to left, and they will be heading towards their strong contingent of followers in this second half, behind that goal of Daniel Bachmann. And Mikey Johnston straight into the thick of the action, but kept at arm's length. Confirmation there of the change, with Styles going off at half-time. Racic. There's Morris for Watford, gathered by Chakvetadze. Seeking out Barr. Hegem got there ahead of him. Could West Bromwich Albion's 12-match unbeaten run about to be coming to an end? Maja. This is Furlong. Just looking there, it would appear that West Brom have reverted to a flat back four, with Furlong at right back as usual, and Hegem stepping over to the left. As I mentioned right at the start of the game, it is very flexible. So it can shift between a back four and a back five very easily, but following that change at half-time, it looks as though it will be a 4 for now. Fellows, of course, operating on one side. He was excellent as ever in the first half, but now they have some additional thrust over on the left with Mikey Johnston's introduction. Furlong crowded out, and Bayo came out with it. Here's Vata. Luza. And this is Ngakia. Chakvetadze. Some space here for Sissoko. Steered back inside for Chakvetadze. Lovely cross! Terrific goalkeeping from Palmer. Protecting that near post with Bayo ready to pounce. And here come the Hornets once again. Vata for Morris, the angle tie, and Bartley forced to steer it behind for a corner. What a ball that is from Chakvetadze. Palmer does well, and Holgate also played his part in offering some sort of distraction for Vakun Bayo. Gavin Ward coming over to have a chat with Josh Maja and Musa Sissoko. Georgie Chakvetadze ready to take this corner for Watford, and he'll play it short to Vata. Chakvetadze again, cleared out only as far as Luza. Bar. Right, took a deflection that. It's another Watford corner. It's like a proper old-fashioned winger, Kwadwo Bar. Loves to try and drive for the line and get crosses in. I'm a traditionalist, I love out-and-out wingers. Fellows likewise for West Bromwich Albion, but they are a dying breed these days. Chakvetadze, a lot of whip on that. And Palmer has to get knuckles on it to see it out. But it's all Watford at the start of this second period. Vata, leave it in there, good ball, brought down by Bayo! It's 2! And it's a double for Vakun Bayo, who are streaking ahead in this game. Well, they started strongly in this second half, and Watford go 2 goals clear. Another excellent finish from Vakun Bayo, and once again Rocco Vata playing his part. It was his cross, lovely control from Bayo. That was sweetly done. And the 2 players who combined for the opening goal link up again for the second. Vata into Bayo, and it's in the back of the net. And Vicarage Road is bouncing. Watford 2, West Bromwich Albion 0. And the Baggies in a big hole now. Fortress Vicarage Road in full effect. Mikey Johnston. Furlong. Now Watford have already beaten Stoke, Derby, Sunderland, Middlesbrough, Blackburn, Oxford and Bristol City here this season, and they are now looking to add West Bromwich Albion to that list. Now as Malumbi goes on a run, Maja back to Malumbi, good ball out wide to Fellows, 4 in the box, and on this occasion Fellows let himself down. Well, the worst possible start to the second period for Carlos Corberán's men. Furlong. Racic finding Mikey Johnston, yet to score for Albion this season. Fierce shot struck and blocked by Porteous. And Watford on the counter. It's Chakvetadze. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. That could not have been more blatant from Jason Malumbi, who almost took the shirt off Chakvetadze's back, and rightly is yellow carded for it. I think you call that taking one for the team, because Chakvetadze was making a beeline for the box, and that is the only way that Malumbi could halt him. Watford now with the added security of that second goal. Most of their wins here this season have been by a single goal margin, apart from a 3-0 victory over Stoke. But they're in good fettle now. Losers free kick, cleared away by Bartley. Mind you, it must be said, when these two last met on April the 1st, Watford were 2-0 up in that game, and Watford came back to get a 2-2 draw. But they have demonstrated those powers of recovery in this fixture in the past, West Bromwich Albion, and they need to display them again. Chakvetadze. Vata. This place is absolutely rocking. That's a lovely ball. Morris right across goal and gathered by Palmer. Well, the pace of the game has been unrelenting. It's picked up from where it finished in the first half. Racic. Malumbi. Racic into Karlan Grant. Now Johnston. And Sissoko is back there helping out, backing up Ngakia. Well, you'll recall that when Mikey Johnston first arrived on loan from Celtic last season, that he had a massive impact. He scored 6 goals in 7 games at one stage and seemed to be having his own goal of the season competition, but yet to open his account this season. It's a lovely turn from Chakvetadze, who's bang up for this, and he leaves Racic in his wake. He's got possibilities here. Chakvetadze, he goes himself, and it cannons up into the arms of Palmer. Well, he's been a real driving force, Chakvetadze, in this game. Look how he spins away from Holgate, and then he's got too much for Racic. He did have options, but his strike was deflected both off Hagham and Bartley and into the hands of Palmer. Maja now, and Karlan Grant could be away. Well read by Daniel Bachmann. So often a reliable performer between the posts for Watford, although he did make 2 costly errors in the defeat to Leeds United in late October, which he apologised for. 2 uncharacteristic errors it has to be said as well. And today looking for his 6th clean sheet of the season. Fellows, more than capable of unlocking the door. Back for Furlong. Steered in there towards Mikey Johnson. That's an important header from Ngakia. Brought down by Hegum, who leaves it now for Racic. Grant, no way through that time. Malumbi picking up the pieces. Porteous gets a boot on it, and Bayo is on his way. Barr. Driving for the line and blocked off by Bartley. That's good defending. Watford fans don't like it, but Kyle Bartley using all of his experience here to stop the youngster in his tracks. Colin Grant, that is mightily ambitious. Oh, Bachmann was on the retreat. I remember a Watford player trying something similar. Was it last season, Wesley Hoot at Hull, when he scored from the halfway line? I think it was him. Well, Colin Grant trying to take a leaf out of that book. Imran Louza finding the gap for Chakwatadze, who always seems to have space whenever he gets the ball. Vata. Louza. Now Chakwatadze. Plenty in yellow in there. Lovely reverse ball down the line. Not a bad cross either. And Bartley had to get there. Bayo again was waiting. Well, it goes without saying that the next goal is a big one in this game. One more for Watford, and that would surely kill the game off. But if West Brom were to get it, who knows what could happen after that. Lovely skill from Vata. Well, the crowd playing their part, and Tom Cleverley spoke at great length in the build-up to this game as to how important the home crowd has been this season. And my word, are they responding, and no wonder, because Watford have played very well in this game. Chakwatadze back for Matty Pollock. Bayo on the stretch, couldn't make the ball stick. Bartley. Fellows. Which way will he go? On the outside this time. Teasing cross. Maja was waiting, but Watford had plenty back there to defend it. It's Furlong. Malumbi. Header out is from Sissoko. Racic. Yes, again we're seeing West Bromwich Albion trying to slow the game down a little. It's all action from Watford. West Bromwich Albion trying to take a more considered approach. Malumbi. Fellows on to Furlong. Delivering early. And it goes straight through to Bachmann. And it was Donald Furlong who scored that last-minute equaliser at the Hawthorns at the start of April. In that game where Albion were 2-0 down, Brandon Thomas Asante got the other. Bayo dropping on that clearance from Hegem. Watford here looking to make it 8 games unbeaten against today's opponents. Chakwatadze. Sissoko is up alongside him. Sissoko just behind Bayo. Bar! Oh! What a chance to wrap it up once and for all. But the block went in, and it was a crucial one. But every time they break, they look like scoring. And Chakwatadze, more often than not, is at the heart of it. It's a really good block. It's a goal-saving block, this one. Both Bartley and Hegem throwing themselves behind it. Corner work short, Chakwatadze to loser. Plenty of air on that. Out by Hegem. Pinched back by Sissoko. Sissoko into Porteous, and again Sissoko. Oh, Palmer, has he lost it? He has. It's a mad old scramble. In the end he does get 2 hands on it, but real panic there for West Bromwich Albion. Sissoko and Porteous combining not once but twice, and Palmer was really struggling to get that under control. Clumsy challenge there from Imran Loser on Malumbi. But 2 more changes, or 3 more changes in the offing for West Bromwich Albion. We're going to see the introduction of the Italian defender Gianluca Frabotta. Kyle Bartley is going off, but the 4th official is getting his numbers mixed up, but that is a straight swap. Alex Mowat is also on, and John Swift is being introduced as well here by Carlos Corberán. Josh Madger has made way. So Swift is on, and he will be on to try and link up the play a little bit. Račić sacrificed for Alex Mowat, who was left out from the start. Mowat on the score sheet in midweek against Coventry. Struggled to link up midfield up to their attack, West Bromwich Albion, which is why John Swift has been introduced, a player who can bring others into play. They need that. And Karlan Grant now playing more centrally as a consequence of that change. And given away by Frabotta, who felt he was fouled. Ngakia. There's a fair old tussle there between Barr and Hegem. A bit of this and a bit of that, and Gavin Ward says carry on. Approaching the midway point of the second half. Watford leading by 2-0. Both goals scored by Vakoun Bayo, and if it stays this way, Watford will go above West Bromwich Albion into 7th position in the table. Frabotta. Mikey Johnston. Mowat. Now Swift. Johnston stepping inside, letting fly. And West Bromwich Albion back in the game, courtesy of Jason Malumbi. It managed to find a way through. And the Baggies are right back in it. Mikey Johnston's shot was blocked by Porteous. And Jason Malumbi on hand to guide it home. Bachmann got a hand on it but couldn't keep it out. And it's game on again at Vicarage Road. Jason Malumbi's 2nd goal of the season. And it's Watford 2, West Bromwich Albion 1. I did say the next goal could be a big one. Now, will that affect where the destination of the points will ultimately end up? Certainly something now for West Bromwich Albion to build off. Hegem heading back towards his own goal. He's got Bayo breathing down his neck. Hegem, I think, wanting Alex Palmer to come and take control of that situation. Porteous been hunted down by Mowat. That's a poor kick from Bachmann. And Watford just seemingly losing their way a little, having conceded. And West Bromwich Albion now just beginning to turn up the heat again. Well, you often hear the phrase that goals change games, and so often it's true. And the momentum feels it swinging back the way of West Bromwich Albion. Oh dear, we don't want to see that. Malumbi and Louza losing their cool. I have to say, at first glance, that looked just a little over the top from Jason Malumbi. Tempers fraying. Card is out for Louza. And will Malumbi get one for his role in that? Well, Sissoko and Bayo both in the referees here. Well, Gavin Ward saying the foul was here. Well, it was only a booking for Louza at the end of it all. See it again here. I don't know why Malumbi does that. Here's Mowat. Mikey Johnston. Furlong. Now Fellows, faced by Morris. Well, he's got the corner, and those Baggies fans behind the goal have found their voices again. When we talk about old-fashioned wingers, and Fellows in many respects falls into that mould. Always good to see a winger try and get on the outside. The least you'll get is a corner. And Fellows has earned West Bromwich Albion a corner here, which Mowat will take. Over that front post he goes. Bayo with a header out, gathered by Swift. Back in from Mowat. Hagan was attacking it. Johnston. And West Bromwich Albion building up a head of steam. For Botta. That'll go for a corner off Chakwitadze. John Swift to take this. Bayo back there helping out defensively again. Malumbi. Cleared by Porteous. And Mowat goes all the way back to Alex Palmer. And West Brom reset and look to go again. Johnston. Well, he did well initially, Johnston, but asking far too much of Tom Fellows with that pass, and he is quick to raise the hand of apology. Changes here for Watford. Edo Kayembe is being introduced, so too Francisco Sierralta. And Rocco Vata, who's certainly left his mark on this match, departs. Kayembe is on. And Kwadwo Bar is also withdrawn, so the two youngsters who have looked very bright, very sharp, are taken off by Tom Cleverley. Meanwhile, Daniel Bachmann receiving some attention. Could well be in for a thrilling finish here, around a quarter of an hour to go. Watford are looking pretty comfortable at 2-0, but the goal back has certainly put the momentum back in West Bromwich Albion's favour. Bachmann just sits down inside the penalty area with no one else around him, so possibly a ploy just to try and take the heat out of the situation. And West Bromwich Albion have one back, and now they're looking for an equaliser as Mowat attempts to feed that one through for Swift. Kayembe will hook it on, and Bayo will give chase. And between them, it's well defended. Holgate and Hegem. Mowat. Johnston. Kayembe sticking tight to him. Malumbi. Swift. Oh, nice. Fellows will get on this, and Sierralta clears behind for a corner. It is all West Brom now, and Watford having to really dig in to keep their lead intact. Here comes the cavalry in the form of Hegem and Holgate, who are taking up station inside that penalty area. Frabotta's in the picture as well. Whipped in by Mowat. Great ball in. And Sissoko should be able to clear Watford's lines, and does. Gathered by Bayo, who's lost it. Furlong. He's lost it. Now Loser has it. Much more urgency to West Bromwich Albion's play now. And very quick to win the ball back. Mowat. Just didn't have enough pace on that pass. It's allowed Watford to clear. Jed Wallace is the next player to be introduced for West Bromwich Albion, and it's Jason Malumbi, whose goal has put them back into it, who will come off. And he was treading a fine line as well. He was on a yellow card prior to that rather theatrical reaction after the square up to Imran Loser. And Jed Wallace, who has found game time hard to come by this season due to the impressive form of Fellows, is now on. So plenty of attacking options out there for West Bromwich Albion now. Johnston. Swift. Well, Swift was fouled by Ado Kayambe, who did score in that game at the Hawthorns when these two last met. Swift from range, good hit. Good save from Bachmann. Well, this is a sustained period of pressure from the visitors. Swift shifts it onto his right foot. That was heading wide, but Bachmann taking no chances with it. Watford looking ragged at the moment. Swift. Johnston has got Frabotta over on this left if he wants to use him. But work to Karlan Grant. Frabotta still an option. Grant ignores him. Furlong. Chakvatadze fighting for the ball and clearly having his shirt pulled by Fellows. That'll be a card for sure. Fellows in the book. And another change. Watford are bringing on Yasser Larouci. James Morris is going off, so you'd have thought that Larouci will just fill that spot left by James Morris, on loan from Troyes. He was playing in the Premier League last season with Sheffield United. So it's a tricky spell for Tom Cleverley's team. He's so good in large parts of the game, but West Bromwich Albion, all of a sudden, having got back in the game, have more of a spring in their step, showing more urgency to their play now. Here's Larouci. Smacked forward by Furlong. Sierralta behind it. Beautifully gathered by Chakvetadze. And still he goes, the Georgian. And still he goes. And still he has it. Found himself surrounded in the end, but my word, sheer persistence mixed in with a fair dollop of skill. Almost got him clean through on goal. And Ngakia. Kayembe and Ngakia will go after this. Hegem tidies up. Larouci. This game on a knife edge. Larouci matched stride for stride by Fellows. He's got to be careful, Tom Fellows, having just been booked. And he doesn't do anything silly over there. Hegem. Mowat. Wallace dispossessed. Chakvetadze again. Great determination. He's got Watford a free kick. Oh, it's taken quickly, and the bulk of the Watford team just weren't ready for that. Johnston. Well, great noise, as there has been all day from the Watford fans, who realise that their team are feeling the pressure a little here and need some encouragement. As Fellows goes on the chase, but Bachmann was always the favourite. He's cutting a frustrated figure, Carlos Corberán, and time is running out if they are to salvage something from this game. He's rolled the dice with numerous changes. They have one back, but they are desperate for one more. Swift. Fellows to Furlong and back again. Swift to switch it for Botta. Laid back for Johnston. Hegem. Sierralta clears away. Daniel Jebison is coming on for Watford on loan from Bournemouth. And Bakun Bayo will not get the chance to grab his hat-trick. But his 2 goals means that Watford still have the edge in this one. 2 really good finishes. A good header in the second. He showed great control on his chest before sticking it beyond Alex Palmer. Daniel Jebison, the 21-year-old striker, is now on. Holgate. Mowat. Fellows. Watford with everybody back behind the ball. More than enough quality out there for West Brom, though, to try and break them down. Hegum. Johnston. Albion looking for a way through the traffic. Swift delivering. And it escapes the clutches of Darnell Furlong. West Brom heading for their first defeat since the start of October, whilst this incredible home run could be about to continue for Tom Cleverley's team. Remember, he's yet to lose a game here as Watford manager. Swift. Mowat being followed by Jefferson. Johnston. And Watford quite happy to see Daniel Batman drop onto that one. They're edging ever closer to victory, Watford. Furlong hassled by Jefferson. That's Albion. Bring it out from the back, Mowat. Struggling to reach that, and Chakvetadze is on the move yet again. And there's usually been something pretty good at the end of it. Jefferson in the middle, Chakvetadze went for glory himself. And there's lots to like about his performance today. The only criticism perhaps is the end product from Chakvetadze. Breezes beyond Mowat. The angle was very tight. And he attempted to whip it into that top corner, but couldn't find it. 6 added on minutes yet. Johnston to Mowat. Watford being disciplined against the ball here, as they all shuffle across now. Frabotta looking to swing it in. He has got West Brom a corner. Swift takes. Firm head on that from Pollock. Fellows. Wallace. Sierralta with a header out. And guess who? Chakvetadze surging away for Watford. What will the final decision be this time? He's picked out Kiyembe. Who makes a right old mess of it. Not one for the highlight reel of Edo Kiyembe. Chakvetadze must be running on empty at the moment. He's put in A massive shift for Watford. The amount of times he's carried them up the field from deep in his own half. Incredible. But Watford having to show a different side of their game here as they try and get the job done. And loser. And he's conceded a corner. Delivered by Johnston this time. Good header, beaten out by Bachmann. And driven back towards goal by Mowat, who is capable of scoring from that range. But Daniel Bachmann comes up with a big save for Watford in added on time. Good header from Furlong. And it looked as though he might be repeating the trick of the Hawthorns back in April. Darnell Furlong, he netted a late equaliser in that game, but this time Daniel Bachmann had other ideas. In the other game, by the way, Norwich leading Burnley by 1-0. That one kicked off at 3. Burnley starting the day 4th in the table. Swift. Johnston. Fellows. Looks for the return. Was he fouled? Gavin Ward says not. We've got 2 players down. Laroussi's down and Fellows is down, but Chakvetadze is making a beeline for goal again here. Oh, he's been excellent. He really has epitomised what Watford have been all about for much of this game. Hard work, determination, and he's covered every inch of grass. No wonder Tom Cleverley is mentioned in glowing terms about the impact that Chakvetadze has on the younger players at this football club, leading by example in the manner in which he plays. And Laroussi's been down for a fair while. Finally up on his feet. Their time for one last chance for West Bromwich Albion, whose 12-match unbeaten run is under severe threat. Hagam. Hefty touch from Frabotta puts Watford back on it. Sissoko. And Holgate, for the second time of asking, gets it back to Palmer. Mowat. Good touch from Fellows. Swift. Johnston. They've got to get a move on. And that'll be safely caught by Bachmann, and Mikey Johnston puts his head in his hands. Even he knows that that is probably it. Well, we're now in added on time at the end of added on time. All eyes now You can hear the whistles from the crowd. They want to hear the sound of that full-time whistle. Hacked away by Loser. Still we play on. Launch forward, up it goes towards Hagham. Towering header one by Porteous. And it is Watford who emerge victorious from this battle of the two playoff hopefuls. As a result, Tom Cleverley's team climb above the Baggies in the championship table, and they are kept out of the top six only on goal difference, and this incredible home run continues. It is 16 games undefeated at Vicarage Road in all competitions now. They were sweating towards the end, having got into a comfortable position at 2-0 thanks to 2 goals from that man there, Vakun Bayo, who was set up on both occasions by Rocco Vata. 2 brilliant finishes from Bayo, one a very smart header and the other neatly taken on his chest before dispatching it beyond Alex Palmer. But Jason Malumbi pulled one back for West Bromwich Albion, and Watford really had to dig in and see it through. But see it through they have, and they emerge with 3 huge points in the race for a top 6 place, and West Bromwich Albion's 12-match unbeaten run is over. Watford all smiles and 3 points in the bag. Mission accomplished, and Watford now are on the coattails of those in the top 6. A pulsating affair with chances at either end, plenty of entertainment, but it ends in disappointment for West Bromwich Albion, but utter joy for Watford. All over at Vicarage Road, Watford 2, West Bromwich Albion 1.